I skip myself today. You got a fast song, I wanna skip it anyway. Might as well skip. Might as well skip. Go on and skip. Might as well skip. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Skippables podcast. This is a show where we listen to the world's best bands. We find their worst songs. I'm your host, Joe Tripatazzi, and I am back with my co-host, Josh Lopez. What's up, Josh?
Rev it up, whoa! I tried.
That's good.
I tried.
Sounds like you smoked 1 million cigarettes this past week.
I think that's the whole vibe. This whole discography smelled like cigarettes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, if you watch the movie Reality Bites, I mean, this is the episode for you.
You know what? We'll cut it up, but you ever seen the movie Singles? The replacements are on that soundtrack, and that is a cigarette-smelling movie if I ever seen one. For sure.
Okay, nice. Well, let's ask the professor. The professor, Leon Cortez, welcome to the episode, to the show. Have you seen Singles?
I have not seen Singles, but Psycho Skipper, ski, skippity bee, skippity bee.
Ooh, nice.
I like, you know what?
Don't. There's an intro, Gio.
Skippity bee, skippity bee.
I have a thing to do, you know. Don't ask me questions.
That's right. I'm not trying to derail you.
My intro.
I'm sorry.
But to answer your question, I don't think I've seen it. But,
I don't think I've seen it either.
Yeah.
Singles, that's not the, like...
It's like
the MTV movie?
Seattle one?
The seminal grunge movie.
Okay, it's a Matt Dillon movie, right?
Yeah, Matt Dillon,
Okay.
exactly.
New
Yeah,
Year's Eve one?
I avoided it for the ponytail thing.
I can't remember if New Year's Eve. I remember it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
That's like something cigarettes. The one
Oh,
New York
200
one.
cigarettes, right?
The New York one, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Well, somebody who's an expert.
Voice from
the voice from beyond.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Who can help us maybe breaking down Josh's Singles reference. CJ Greenspon, welcome to the show, host of the SGV Weekly.
Damn, dog, you didn't even Google me?
Didn't even Google you. There's a lot more left, but that's all you're getting.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Let the listener Google.
Whoopsie. Yeah, you can Google.
Gio's Ask Jeeves guy.
Yeah, I'm on Bing.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
Google.
a binger.
That's right. But yeah, welcome to the show. Welcome. It's been a while. We've been a part of the scene together for years. So it's really nice to have an SGV local on the pod, since all of us are SGV local, dislocated type thing. We're not trying to get doxxed, but
I feel
yeah,
like
we're all SGV locals.
If we really had a fanatic, they could show
Gio
up
lives
at this
really
right
close to a certain school.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bajillion
The
schools.
whole damn valley, dude. Us.
Yeah, as far as the eye
under
can
our
see.
names.
But yeah, so you've been hosting your own. It's like both a radio and a podcast kind of thing, right? The SGV Weekly?
SGV Weekly is like a radio-based or radio-inspired podcast. You can guess what it's about. Or, I mean, I think all of your listeners can guess what it's about, right?
They can Google it if they don't know.
Some guy's voice, right?
Bing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the San Gabriel Valley. There are a number of music episodes. There's some on like more local, backyard type bands. There's like more like legendary stuff like the Gun Club, and like Vel the Wonder did an episode. There's probably like other music episodes I've totally forgotten, and more to come.
That's kind of how this episode goes. Like we've done bands that I've completely erased from my memory, and I'm like, I was an expert for a week.
Yeah.
For a quick week, I was a full-time expert, and then now it's like I do not remember. Sorry.
Caravan Palace, number one fan.
Oh, dude, yeah, out the window with that one.
Sorry.
Man, dude,
But it still
Ramstein-
hurts somehow?
Yeah.
Ramstein still sucks.
Yeah. Shout out everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's super cool. Everybody check that out, SGV Weekly. But you brought to us a very unique band. This is like, actually, I found out recently they played or tried to play Azusa one time. The Replacements.
They couldn't get in.
Yeah, Oscar's Cornhusker, but why couldn't they get in?
No.
Is that part of your quiz?
No, I have no fucking idea.
Well, no, I heard
Try
that
to make
it
a
was,
joke around here.
Probably because the bassist was underage.
That might have been it.
It's like the easy one.
I also think that when they came here, they were like, "Oh, this place sucks. Like, we don't want to play here."
That never stopped them before.
No, that's not enough. Josh is right.
Yeah.
They didn't have enough Milwaukee beer out here.
I think it might have been biased for the person who was writing it. They're like, they're just too good for this place or whatever. Like, they didn't show up. They probably just didn't show up because
they were drunk.
They were
there. They were just
Where did you read about somebody said something like that?
Yeah, exactly. I was looking up like there's this like old, I think it's called like No Snappers.
Oh, No
SGP or whatever,
Snappers,
right?
yeah.
So I was like looking up some old like flyers, and I had found there was a place called Oscar's Cornhusker.
Yeah,
where
this
the
was
old
like a
like the D
hardcore
Club
place.
used to be.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
What's the D Club?
It was an old like kind of ghetto club that was on Foothill.
Wow, ghetto, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh.
I remember there being a lot of
Ooh.
terrible things happening there to people, and that's why it got shut down. But before it was the D Club, it was Oscar's Cornhuskers, and probably a lot of other things in between. But like big bands used to like roll in to Azusa, like really big bands, like Van Halen played here.
Well,
all
Van
kinds of
Halen's from the SGV, man.
I mean, exactly. So maybe they came, like they were like coming up through
Yeah.
here. But I had read or I had seen the Replacements like on a flyer, and so I was like, oh, I gotta check this out. That's so cool. I wonder if like anybody was at that show. And then I looked and it was like, no, like they never showed up. Like,
Not a surprise.
I like how you were looking to see if anyone was at that show. Like,
Yeah,
Steve Martin was in the crowd.
he was definitely there with his banjo. But
He's
yeah,
like, can I come on?
that's so cool. So like we're chronicling music in our own way, but I like that you're doing it in like the radio based way, because that's a very like approachable, people can listen to that and like they feel like they're learning. I don't really feel like people learn when they listen to this.
No, I aim to have people know less by the end of each
it's
episode.
more of a warning.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
it's a 30-minute format, guys.
Oh, 30. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. We're way too long. People get winded by the time we're like 15 minutes in, which we're almost there. But
Have we even said who we listened to?
we're the Replacements. Yeah, we started talking about
Okay.
it.
Hey,
Are
we're
we
only
recording?
talking about the fucking Azusa show.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think we've mentioned the Replacements.
Replacements,
yet, have we?
Yeah.
I'm dozing off, guys.
Yeah.
Long ass intro.
So CJ, how did you get started with the Replacements?
Oh God. So the Replacements are a band that maybe more than any other band who are a part of my life were like really part of my life, not just like something I love listening to or am like obsessively interested in, but it's like actually like part of like certain events of my life. And how I got into them was probably like the first time I bought weed or something like that. I was at a buddy's house in Covina, and this guy had like his room was painted black and blue, and he had all these like rubber tarantulas and snakes glued to the wall, glow in the dark stuff.
Gio, was this your room?
Scary. No, it's not my room.
You had black and blue paint, no?
Oh, yeah.
I did, but I wasn't selling weed.
Yeah.
Buy-in for sure. but-
Buying for sure.
Yeah, so I was at this guy's house, and Johnny's Gonna Die was playing, and I was like, what is this? This is cool. And then from there, I went to Rhino and got Sorry Ma Forgot to Take Out the Trash and Let It Be. I don't remember which one I listened to first, but I got really into both of those after like an initial like what the fuck period.
I was scared you were going to say your dealer was like, hey, bro, you want to stick around and listen to this?
I'll shut down,
that's
dude.
a nightmare.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's enough to put me off from a band completely.
Like,
no,
sit down
I just
and-
need a dub.
Yeah,
Gotta
I'm
go.
good.
A little dimey, dude. You weren't doing dubs.
Here's a 5, bro.
Damn,
Let me get a
dude.
pinch.
Okay, so you were pretty young when you started then.
Yeah.
And it was like somebody showed it to you, so then you like voraciously started like picking apart their discography. Did you get to the end? Have you listened to everything before this show?
It's taken my entire life to get to the end.
Okay.
There was like albums that I did not listen to really for years and years, and then like I kind of dip a little bit deeper into them. Like when I say that they were part of my life, it's like I have a really close relationship with my sister that we especially bond over music, right?
Cool.
And she like unlocked like later replacements for me to a large extent, like stuff on Tim and Pleased to Meet Me that I was kind of just like ugh, at first. She really opened my eyes up to that. And so the reason I suggested the band is because like some point last year I bought the Dead Man's Pop box set, which had been sitting at Rhino for like 5 years or
Since it
something like
came
that.
out.
Hell
Since
yeah.
it came out, nobody knew what that was when it came out. The promotion for it, like it wasn't there as far as I could tell. I'm sure like for the people online who, salivate over everything the Replacements say and do, they knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I went to Rhino, there was no obvious explanation of what I was looking at. I was just like, man, these guys just keep milking it. And then, years later, you mature and you get Tidal. And I listened to Dead Man's Pop. Still took a little while to get into it. And then I was like, oh shit, this is the best Replacements album. So it took me, from like 14 to like 31 years old to finally get all the way through it. I don't remember when I did Hootenanny, though. I actually think it's a good album. I don't know why people don't listen to it.
People hate it.
Oh.
In my research, people hate it.
It's just the first song.
Yeah.
They can't get past the first song. That's all it is.
Those Reddit nerds, they are not shy about hating Hootenanny.
Interesting.
But it
I don't even
makes
think
sense.
they like it, do they? From what I remember hearing or reading
No,
about
they
them.
love it.
I can't remember.
I mean, I'm
There
sure
is
they
an
had
album
fun.
that they hate. Specifically, Paul hates an album, but I can't remember. But going back to what you were saying, CJ, I think it's really fitting that there was no promotion for this CD because that's the entire history of the Replacements. Like,
Core
it's pretty
fucking
good,
band.
but nobody fucking knows about it, and they kind of don't give a shit either.
Yeah.
Just so irresponsible.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So, what about you, Josh? When was the first time you listened to the Replacements?
Guys, you gotta know, like, I don't fucking...
Young
this
Buck.
is a blank spot.
Young Buck.
I didn't know a single fucking thing
Baby
about the Replacements. I had, like, seen the name everywhere, but, like, we've come across this dozens of times, I feel like, on the pod, where I just, like, like, I don't know, I was doing something else.
No, exactly. It's too busy.
I just...
Watching that SpongeBob.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, chocolate! Yeah. Brand new to the Replacements.
Okay.
And we'll cut it up, but not our worst, for sure.
No. Ain't no Caravan Palace.
Yeah.
No.
Drag 'em.
No
Yeah.
commercial appeal, I'll say.
Right. So, okay. So, never for you. You're
Never. I'm a virgin.
Wow. Leon, what about you?
It has to be college for sure. Oh, actually, no. Before that, I made friends with some guy on MySpace as a kid.
A 45-year-old man.
No. Through music blogs,
We've
and
all
he
been
was
there.
Yeah.
obsessed with the Replacements, and he would always be like, "This is the greatest band ever. This is like our Beatles," and I listened to them, and they were cool. But the big one, "Bastards of Young" was like the big one that got stuck in my head. And then there's that music video that was really cool. It's just like a speaker chilling, and then he just kicks the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And then in college, I worked at a t-shirt shop in college, and my bosses liked the Replacements a lot, so we listened to a lot of the earlier stuff. I was really into like Tim
Yeah.
and Let It Be.
Yeah. Gio and Leon, did you guys have any cassettes, vinyl, any exposure like that, or just kind of in passing?
I have Tim on record.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't have anything physical, I don't think. But no, when my first introduction was the movie Can't Hardly Wait.
Oh yeah,
there we
of
go.
course.
Yeah. I mean, I was like obsessed with that movie. For some reason, I think my brother bought it on DVD, and so like it was like the first like 5 DVDs that we owned. So like heavy on the rotation. I watched it all the time. What's her? Jennifer Love Hewitt. Oh my God, she was such a babe. I was a young boy, so I
Dude,
was
she
like,
hasn't passed away.
she's
anymore.
her.
She's still around.
She was.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's a little.
Hold on,
haunting
she's
right
beautiful now, but you know,
Yeah, sure.
everybody
Joe.
watch Medium.
I'm
It's
really
great.
glad that you didn't send out your letter to your high school crush
Yeah.
after watching that movie, Gio.
I know,
that would
yeah.
have been bad.
Fate would have had another plan for me.
Honestly, out of all that era of teen movies, Can't Hardly Wait's probably my fave, dude.
It's a great movie.
It's a good movie.
It's so
It's a good movie.
lame.
Seth Green is so funny, dude.
Yeah,
He
dude.
is.
Have you
His
seen
goggles
the
are
movie?
sick.
I've seen
TJ?
it, but I fucking hated it.
Oh,
But,
man.
but I go back and forth. Like I can change my mind about some things. So like, if these 3 guys like it,
I'll probably still hate it. So.
yeah.
I mean, you
know.
never know. I mean, I think it was just I'm a young person, so like it's like the bias of being young.
We're like the same age, bro.
Yeah. Well, but like yeah.
When you saw it. is
When I
what you're
saw
saying.
it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was,
I was
a good
very
movie.
young.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Preston,
Yeah,
dude.
fucking Preston.
Those high guys who were like, you had a shirt.
What was the basic storyline? I remember it was fun, but by the end, I was just like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
See, man.
Last day of school,
Yeah.
and there's a big party, and the main character wants to profess his love to a girl he's never talked to.
And she's single for
Down
the
there.
first time in like the whole time that he's seen her. Like,
No, like her whole like middle school through high school, everything.
Right.
yeah, like this like
Just
jock.
no experience.
Dude's had a crush on her since like elementary school or something.
And it was like fate. The first time they met, it was like fate. Like they had the same Pop Tart. They were like they liked the same shit,
Yeah.
whatever, right? And then like instead
Pop-Tart part.
because like the teacher was like, "Who wants to walk her around and show her the school?" And he got like cowardly. And then the jock guy was like, "I'll do it." And then from then on, she was with the jock, and he was like left to be like forgotten by her. But he wrote her like a really like sappy love note, and then
Dude.
Oh, never mind. That's the perfect movie for them.
it's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And there's Seth Green in it.
It's so good, man.
Yeah, right.
We can
Can
talk
we-
about
can we
this
just
fucking
talk
movie
about
forever.
the movie
But like
instead?
that was really my intro. Like
yeah, let's just put that on.
that.
I didn't know that was them. Like I had no idea that it was a reference to that song until I saw CJ a couple of weeks ago at a Knights Templar
Oh,
show,
shout out.
and he told me that theme. So I guess that was the only song I had heard really from the Replacements,
Right.
Because he was like, "Oh, it's the people who make that song." I was like, "Oh, okay, I do know a little
I
bit."
think they
song.
should have used that song in front of the movie instead of
At the
in
very
back.
end,
It-
yeah.
It's not a good end of movie song.
I don't think the movie had to do anything with it.
No.
Like,
No,
so they were just
that's
like,
a
hey,
better
fuck it, let's
answer.
throw that shit in there.
Yeah, it is really strange. And then it's a title, and
Yeah.
you know, I guess it makes sense for the movie, like as a theme. Like, can't
Yeah.
really wait about
Yeah, I
a
don't
lot
think
of stuff,
yeah.
but still, as it was a good intro, though. I'll say for a kid like me, totally 10 out of 10. I'm glad I got it because like that was one of the first like few songs I was like, hey, I really like this song. Who is this band? And then I never actually like looked it up. This is before Google, so I
Then you
did
got
not
into
Google it.
Radiohead.
Yeah, exactly.
You went and asked the Tower Records guy.
I didn't know. It was too much like Preston. I was too cowardly. Couldn't do it. The jock was like, "Hey, who is this?" And he got the replacements, not me.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, so
I think that's about it,
that's
right?
that's all of our intros. It's time for a fun quiz. This is gonna be a tough one, right, Josh?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I know we got some experts in the house.
I
So.
read a book.
Oh,
oh
fuck.
my god.
I
That-
listen,
that
listen to
beats
the
me.
podcast about him.
Oh, that's right.
That's literally more research than I did the whole quiz. So, all right. Number one. Which fellow Minneapolis punk band did the Replacements have a long-standing rivalry with? Is that A, Soul Asylum, B, Husker Du, or C, The Suburbs?
I'm gonna do the Husker Du
Husker Du.
only for the fact that their first album has that like something to do thing.
I'm gonna copy these guys.
It's a good data copy because it was Husker Du, and
Woo
yes,
woo.
they wrote that song "Something to Do About Them." So everyone is on the board right
Damn.
off
I don't
of
think
that.
they wrote that song about them. I think they just wrote a song about getting high, and then they thought it would be funny to call it something
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do because
yeah.
Husker Du were like so. Well, I don't know if they were into heroin yet, but they were like crazy dudes.
Well,
And they write in the album, "This song is for the Huskers who've never done drugs," which is a lie.
Well, in my research, even though it wasn't as much as you guys, but that was the whole anecdote, was that they had like a long-standing sort of like rivalry, fuck you, but like you were both kind of in the same scene. So and the do is du with an umlaut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
the
sure it
do.
was on purpose. All right, number two, the Replacements nickname amongst themselves and fans is the Mats. What is the reason why? A, Paul Westerberg drunkenly called them the Place Match, which was eventually shortened. B, they used a laundromat as a practice space in their teen years and used mats for short. Or C, when they all lived together in an apartment, they only had one key and would have to hide it constantly under the mat.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna go with one just because he loves a boozer. He's a boozer.
A.
Yeah, hey.
Damn, guys, you guys are killing
good?
it. Hey, yeah, he called them the placemats supposedly while he was drunk, and then eventually they just like started
Actually a
calling
pretty
them the
sick ass
mats.
name though.
Yeah.
I just thought the fans invented that. Now,
Yeah.
Now I like it better.
The Mats.
All right, cool. Well, it's anyone's game now. Number three, what name did the Replacements play under for their very first show? Is that A, the Impediments, B, the Obstructions, or C, the Curbs?
Oh, it's got to be the Impediments,
It's gonna be
dude.
the C.
The Curbs.
The Curbs.
Is the answer to all of these going to be A?
It's
the impediments.
It's
Boom,
the
boom.
impediments. The show was reportedly so bad that they changed their name to the Replacements as a literal replacement.
That's so funny.
I don't know how much all this, like, guys, I'm on the internet. People lie.
I'm on the internet, okay?
I'm on the internet.
My new album. I'm on the internet.
That's good.
Number 4, in an interview with Rolling Stone, Paul Westerberg claimed a rock and roll band should be able to do what at the drop of a hat? A, get loaded. B, pull women. Or C, clear a room.
C.
Clear a room, like make them leave?
Clear a room.
No, probably.
I'm gonna go A.
What's the first one? Get loaded?
Get loaded, pull
yeah,
women,
let's do
clear
get
a room.
loaded, dude.
And then Leon?
I'm gonna go A.
Guys. C, clear a
Clear a
room. He said that rock should get under people's skin or else it's worth nothing.
I think he means punk, but okay.
No, rock, dude.
It's rock, dude. Chuck Berry cleared rooms.
Yeah.
People ran out that door
Yeah.
when my ding was.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe later. Maybe later it did,
Yeah.
for sure. All right, so that goes to CJ. Number 5, which Replacements album was recorded as a 3-piece? Is that A, Don't Tell a Soul, B, Tim, or C, Pleased to Meet Me?
Don't Tell a Soul. Yeah, Don't Tell a Soul.
I'm gonna go Tim.
Pleased to meet me.
Guys. C, Pleased to Meet
Oh,
Me.
fuck.
Bob Stinson was kicked out for his substance abuse problems, but they recorded it before they had found a replacement. So that is CJ.
CJ's pulling up quick, dude.
I know.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you guys the score. Ooh,
Oh,
ooh, ooh.
God.
All right. What was the name of Replacements drummer Chris Marr's first solo album after the Replacements broke up? Is that A, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, B, Chasing Wild Horses, or C, Ballad of a Runaway Horse?
People love this fucking horses, huh?
Ballad of a Runaway Horse.
Horses and grenades, because that sounds sick.
It does.
You're going to go with A2?
Yeah.
Okay,
Guys.
Isn't that a video game?
No, you're thinking
But
of
it
Duck
is his
Hunt.
album. A.
What?
Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. It was released in 1992 with actual critical acclaim. Like, people really were reviewing it.
It's a good one.
Which
Is
is
it good?
funny because
Check it out.
I didn't check it out.
You should check it
I
out.
just was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll believe you, Wikipedia. But I thought that was really funny because there's rave reviews, but I feel like the Replacements were left in the dust. But Chris Marr's only got so much traction because he was in the Replacements. I don't know. It's their whole thing. Number 7, last question. What band did Paul Westerberg co-write the song "We Are the Normal" with? Is that A, Third Eye Blind, B, Goo Goo Dolls, or C, Garbage?
Goo Goo Dolls.
C. Garbage.
Garbage.
It was B, Goo Goo Dolls.
Yes.
The track appeared on the 1993 album Superstar Car Wash. And guys, I'm looking really close here. And guys, CJ kicked your guys'
CJ
asses.
won.
He
Fuck.
kicked your guys' asses.
Yeah, dude.
Good
in
job,
the
CJ.
in the honor of the Replacements, I just didn't give a fuck about that.
Guys, there you go. You could
Yeah, dude.
you could have been a contender.
Hell yeah, dude. Get loaded.
Get loaded, dude. I'm drinking straight tequila right now.
I
guys.
cleared that quiz, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Congratulations, CJ. You won the quiz, which means you win a nice little break.
The rest of us gotta do push-ups.
Yeah.
Fuck. Even
You
me.
can do burpees.
Tell me I'm skippable. Are you skippable? Look me in the eye. Tell me I'm skippable. Are you skippable?
All right, we're back. Great break.
Oh, wait, hold on, Gio. I don't think we're back yet.
Oh, that's right. We're not back.
Because, guys, we got to get these followers to follow us.
Yeah,
Please.
dude.
Come on, guys. Leave us a review.
I don't
We're-
like begging.
We're really lonely out here on the interwebs, you know?
It's true.
Follow us on Instagram, on Apple, whatever music, or Spotify.
Google
whatever.
it. You can Google it.
Yeah,
That'd be
you can
great.
Google. Yeah.
We have a TikTok.
We
My
do have a
therapist
TikTok.
says my followers aren't my friends, but I beg to differ.
That's
Yeah,
right.
dude.
They're my friends.
Our TikTok's pretty cool. We got cool videos.
That's
Yeah.
right. We make clips of the show
Yeah.
in short form.
Yeah.
They make no sense if you are just a fan of music. You might like the page, but they don't really represent the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. We're a lot funnier in clip form.
Tell your friends. Tell everybody. Tell your mom. Tell your grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma's safe.
Listen to the
listen.
pod.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
anyway,
We're
Instagram.
Give us a reason to live.
At the Skippables _pod. TikTok at the Skippables.
That's right.
And we're back.
All right. So this is it. The Skippy Awards. And we're doing the new format. Ooh, it
Yeah.
feels good.
It does.
It feels very good.
Feels like a new haircut.
What's going on?
See, this format is much more of like a Wild Western free-for-all. You're able to pick awards that weren't on the original 7, right? Mm-hmm. But you still can. And in fact, I have maybe 1 or 2 that I've picked from the original list. But yes, so
I like the freedom for sure.
it's really freeing. And so what we're going to be doing is we're doing 3 rounds where we're picking any award out there except for the 2 major awards, which is the Top Bop and the Most Skippable.
Which we will be doing last
Those
after
are
the 3
last.
rounds.
The most important. So let's start with round 1.
Gio, why don't you start us off?
Wow. Okay, great. I'm going to do the classic, the number 1 with a bullet.
Lizzie?
The Lizzie Fraser
She's
Award.
back.
Here's
I got ones of those too.
really.
Oh, man.
Okay, so this might be just the Lizzie Fraser block. Get ready. Okay? Hanging Downtown. There's a part in this where I hear him just yell, bastard, 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 bastard. That's not what he says.
He says faster?
Not faster. I even think he says something different. I think he's saying bus stop.
Dude, yes. I'm really glad you're doing a Liz phrase because he does it a lot, actually.
It's heavy, bro. This guy, drunk slurring is a real thing. And
cool.
It's cool. It's very cool when he does it, though. So, yeah, this is Hanging Downtown at about a minute. Here we go. Let's check this out.
Sexy, bus stop, bus stop, bus stop, bus stop. Anyway, I ain't got no place else to go.
And then he has like that Scottish,
Yeah.
no place else to go.
I was like,
kinda
listen to
thing.
the Exploited for a second there. What is going on here? Bastard.
Yeah,
Bastard.
bastard. I don't know. Yeah, it's bus stop. He's saying bus stop, bus stop, bus stop. But no, I hear bastard, and he's doing a weird, like English British type of accent there.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
kinda
Milwaukee,
weird.
dude, they got that connection.
Yeah,
I think he's just doing like a Minnesota goobery thing.
maybe.
place else to go.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, maybe that's
huh.
it, dude.
Don't ya know?
Yeah,
Got no place to go.
took a goal. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Elizabeth Fraser, eat your heart out. He's the male version. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Times a million cigarettes. So Leon, you have one, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I Won't. I don't have a time, dude. I forgot to put the time on that.
So anytime.
Yeah, dude. In the vein of the replacements, dude. Just start from the intro, but yeah, it just mumbles and shit, dude. I just do whatever,
Yeah.
Intro. Here we go.
like the replacements.
Do you want me to party? You want me back? Yeah, yeah. Do you drive it out? Drive it out, that's okay. Do you want me to send a letter or a note? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
That's I won't. Not a barking.
Oh,
whoa, 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 whoa.
He's not saying, oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I won't.
Did he say something like, I'm
way.
going to
That
yakety
ruins the
yakety
song
yak?
for me.
Yeah, he does say yakety yak, so I figured he would say, oh, whoa, 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 like a chubby checker or something kind of thing. I like that. That kind of diminishes the song for me a little bit. Now that I know he's saying, I won't.
I liked the idea of him just saying whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
That
Yeah, it's
harmonica, I wanted to fucking blow something up.
There's a few they like to put in harmonica, Josh, and I knew,
yeah.
I know Josh is a hater of harmonica,
Not into
and
it.
every time I heard it, I was like, oh shit, like Josh is gonna hate this.
And every time I heard it, I was
Yeah, punching drywall, dude.
yeah.
You don't like ethnic instruments, I see.
Yeah, no.
All right, so that's
my Lizzie.
That's all our Lizzies. Does anybody else have one?
I do not have
No?
a Lizzie, but I'm gonna trade your classic with a new favorite.
A new classic, Pepsi New,
Yeah, new classic, Iggy Azalea.
the new queen of rap. Yeah.
My number one, my first award, I had to give this out, even though it's kind of adjacent to it. I'm gonna give the guys an AC/DC Testicular Fixture Award for the song Gary's Got a Boner.
Nice.
And I know boner doesn't include your balls, but come on, it's close enough. I had to
Jason,
call it
it's
out.
connected to it.
Yeah. They're buds. So that's
true.
Gary's Got a Boner at 47 seconds.
47 seconds.
All right, Josh, I'll see your testicular cancer and raise you a Grand Theft Audio award.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Also going right off of Gary's Got a Boner.
Oh shit!
No!
So play Gary's Got a Boner at 46 seconds. Just listen closely.
Right.
Okay.
Now do Ted Nugent's Cat Scratch Fever at 108.
Oh shit!
Gary's got a boner.
So you look at the center label on Let It Be, and Ted Nugent gets a writing credit for that song.
No fucking way!
Yes. And it
Damn.
bought him something in his life, something not so bad, like a boat or I don't know
There
what.
you go, dude.
Oh
No way.
man.
Shout out to the replacements. Shout out Ted Nugent.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He deserves that money.
Yeah, he's had a rough.
You racist piece of shit, Ted. But
Take it easy on Ted.
Wow.
he is a racist
Yeah, he is.
as hell. But
But damn, he could write a song.
So he heard it too. He's like, "I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get my check replacements."
Ted said, "I got guns, dude.
Yeah.
Give me that money replacements."
Give it up, Pete.
Damn. Okay.
Paul, sorry.
That was good. That was a really good Grand Theft Audio award. Dude.
Yeah, that
Hell
was awesome. I also just back to the testicular fixture really quick. Am I gonna write a song? Leon's Got a Boner. I might.
man, it's
I might.
You should.
It is
But-
life changing to see.
I just he got over his ED.
Hey, hey, hey.
But
Stay hard. What are you talking about?
I love that
Sponsor us, hymns.
the and Manscaped.
yeah.
But I love the fact that it's like the fucking chorus is Gary's got a boner, I'm happy my friend has a boner.
Yeah.
And then just the most ripping guitar solo
It's really
ever.
good. Yeah.
Rock and roll, baby.
Hell yeah.
Dixon solos.
I just want to
Celebration.
say that was like a replacement song that for the longest time I did skip, and then in like the last 2 months I decided that's one of like their top 5 songs.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
dude.
fuck.
That was it. Tommy Gets His Tonsils Out was like another one of mine.
That's a
like
good
that,
one,
Where I was like,
yeah.
I used to hate it, but for some reason this time around, they're like, we're gonna rip it out, and that kind of shit. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna rip it out now. Like, I like it. It caught on somehow.
Something about that weird late 80s early 90s hardcore is just so kind of lame and goofy. Like Husker Du's got that vibe, DOA's got that vibe.
It's like that Milwaukee shit, dude. They're like in the middle of the country, like Midwest, like northern part of the country, like Milwaukee. All those bands you just said are just
Yeah,
like this
yeah.
weird little pocket of like between coast and not really like they're getting secondhand like.
It's the music
exposure.
they were raised on.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had barely heard about Nirvana by the time that came out. So.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, so round 2. Here we go.
Fight.
Okay, so I started last time. Leon, why don't you start this
I'll
one?
start it. I'll do it if you guys really need me to do it.
We need you, dude. We need the
Need
professor.
it, dude. I'm gonna go with the Kurt Cobain award.
The repeat offender.
Snap.
I went classics today, man.
You know, you're right.
Yeah.
That's great. What's Kurt
I'm
Cobain?
gonna go with Willpower. Yeah, dude, that sucks. It's kind of like, you know how like when you listen to the Stooges, like the We Will Fall comes on.
Oh
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what the fuck, dude? It's like they're trying to get psychedelic. They just like smoked weed and they're like, yeah, this kind of works, but it's not working.
It's 4 minutes 22 seconds
Yeah,
long.
and it's like it's like over and over again.
Willpower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the one saving grace is like all of the echo on his voice, and like you don't really get that in like many other songs. Like it's like a weird like goth take of the Replacements. But
Is it a good thing?
I don't know.
Is it a good thing though?
Is this the track? Well, I mean, there's like a bunch of tracks that they did where like they just have like Tommy Stinson cackling in the background. Was that one of the things they keep repeating in Willpower?
Maybe, but I don't. Not that it like
Not
stuck
that I
out to
recall,
me.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's off Hootenanny. So
Who
hated
sucks.
people hated the album.
Yeah, people on Reddit while I was doing my research just fucking were
Maybe there's a
shitting
reason.
on
I'm gonna
Hootenanny.
come out, dude. I'm not a hardcore or the fast Replacements fans. Give me the softer power pop stuff.
I get that.
Maybe 'cause
That's-
they came in that way.
Yeah, that was your entry level.
Yeah.
But then sort of CJ, that wasn't your entry level, right? You started with like
No,
Sorry
no,
Ma,
no.
right?
My entry level. To your point, yeah, I started with Sorry Ma, forgot to take out the trash, and I would say probably until. Again, it was like this year I went and just like binged through everything again. Mm-hmm. I always thought Sorry Ma, I liked it a lot, but I always thought, there's like 4 or 5 songs on here that kind of blow. Nah, fuck that shit. Sorry Ma is like a 9 out of 10.
It's
dude.
pretty solid.
It's
pretty solid.
So good. And which when we're on the Kurt Cobain, you could do
yeah, you want to do your Kurt
Auto
Cobain? Hell
from
yeah.
9 seconds.
Oh shit, Auto.
Everybody gotta go, everybody gotta go, everybody wants to know, everybody wants to know, stop, everybody gotta go, everybody gotta go, everybody gotta go, everybody wants to know.
Man.
Bass fucking rips, dude.
Yeah, but it is just him saying everybody wants to go Auto. Auto.
Maybe like autoerotic or
Yeah, I mean it's a palindrome. You could say Auto frontwards and backwards. It's cool, I guess, but I don't know if it's a whole song worthy.
He was referencing that Simpsons character. That
Yeah.
was kind of weird. Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone who
exactly,
wants
yeah.
to go. Auto.
prophetic. You know?
Yeah, I mean it's a good record, but it is more like a fun filler record than it is like a serious like listen with my like thinking cap on.
It's
you know?
more ideas than like editing. It's just throw a bunch of shit at the wall.
And it's like, y'all wanted to get signed on these? Like,
Yeah.
you guys thought you were gonna make it with these two?
Yeah, this is not a commercial record at all. So it's fun, but like to Leon's point, when they get a little more serious,
Like, you're not punk enough to be like going and playing punk shows at this time. Like, it's like the era of hardcore at this time. And it's like
Yeah.
not necessarily hardcore.
yeah,
So they weren't like really sticking with that. So they were like too hardcore for like regular rock and roll shows, and then
not hardcore enough, dude, and not straight edge.
Ugly Duckling, dude.
All right, so that was 2 Kurt Cobains. What about you, Josh?
For round 2, like I said, I kind of popped my Replacements cherry for this episode, and I like definitely realized like, damn, there are some low key bangers I never would have found unless I found this band or was brought to the pod. So I'm gonna give out a hidden gem.
Yes.
And funnily enough, it's off of Sorry Ma. That's gonna go Johnny's Gonna Die, which I found out is about Johnny Thunders. 33 seconds.
Oh,
Johnny always needs more than he takes. Forgets a couple chords, forgets a couple breaks. And everybody tells me that Johnny is hot. Johnny needs something what he ain't got. And Johnny's gonna die. Johnny's gonna die.
Makes sense now that you tell me that it's about Johnny Thunders.
yeah.
Yeah, and like again on that album, I just feel like it's a nice slice of like, okay, this is kind of goofy, like pogo punk, but then like Johnny's Gonna Die comes on, and you're like, okay, like this band and this, especially the lyricist, I really fuck with his lyrics.
There's
dude.
a thought process.
Yeah, it's brewing.
Another factoid about that song I found was, I guess when they recorded it, everything was really low and they didn't do any effects or anything. So the producer bounced out all the instruments, and on the re-record into the tape, he put the effects. only as a way to overdrive the volume. So all that flanger, all that chorus was just like kind of him fucking around, but just so
to make
that
it louder.
just to be louder, yeah. And that's why it kind of feels like hollow a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, it sounds like from a recorded from a bunker.
Yeah.
I got a sequel to your hidden gem. It's
hell yeah.
It's making basically the same point. So there's a song on Dead Man's Pop called Rock and Roll Ghost. This is the last song. This is kind of like the We're Dead as a Band song. And the time on that is 2:25.
There's no one here to raise a toast. I look into the mirror and I see a rock and roll ghost. A rock and roll ghost.
Yeah. The remaster of that sounds so good, dude. Like it sounds really, really good.
The last
when
line
it
is
makes it.
heavy. Yeah, I look into the mirror and I see a rock and roll ghost. It's been said in like the book and the liner notes, like, oh, he came up with this line spontaneously, and a lot of the lines were spontaneous. Like, there's no real definitive lyrics to any of their songs. You listen to any live version, it's always different.
Mm-hmm.
So he says this, and then, after spending, I don't know, like 9 years just like repeatedly like pissing on every opportunity he ever gets, he, kind of sees himself kind of for what he is, runs out of the studio crying. Tommy Stinson goes and consoles him, probably in a restroom. And I don't know, it's relatable, I kind of set it up like it was like,
I also too
so
feel
pathetic, but
like a rock and roll ghost.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, cool.
Can I just say, if I had a rock and roll ghost come after me, send me Angus.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
fucked
He's
up.
alive, dude.
That's
He's
right,
alive.
dude.
Oh shit, I meant Malcolm.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant Malcolm. No,
In the
fuck
future.
that. Send me
Knock on
Bond.
wood.
Yeah,
Bond, dude. Bond will kill you.
Hey, then I'm a rock and roll ghost.
Dang, yeah. Really, he's a good lyricist.
Yeah, he
There's
is. He's
there's really good lyrics.
It's
in
fun.
there. I want to bring a new award.
Give it to me.
And this is for a song where he's being a good lyricist, but I really personally think it gives off very divorced dad vibes.
So you just build them up to bring them down. You just be
Yeah.
saying, good lyricist. Yeah, but this.
But
Hey, I'm not saying a divorced dad can't write a good poem.
so the Replacements Divorced Dad Award goes to Merry Go Round off All Shook Down.
This has real Californication vibes,
Yeah.
Man.
So, Merry Go Round is like just so sappy. It's so corny. It is very much about like, a young person who's like child growing up and like only learning things and it going around the merry-go-round. It is just so not the Replacements, like the writing that he used to do. It just feels like it's not part of like the theme of the band. And I just think that like he was going through a divorced dad phase and was like, my kids are everything, like I love my kids.
Is that the basis of the award? Is it like a drop off in doing what you're like supposed to do?
Kind of, yeah. And it's also just kind
Just
of being
sad
like,
dad shit, or
yeah,
what?
like
Sad dad.
like a dad being like, if this were like a rapper and they had like a clip of their like little like child being like, I love you, daddy, like as an interlude, that they would also qualify for the divorced dad award.
This is like that Cats in the Cradle song.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
shit, there
I
we go.
want to be like him. Exactly. So
It's a banger, dude.
yeah, so I'll play a little bit of it, but really just listen to the lyrics. So here's like the beginning of it where he talks about like how hush was the first word that they ever heard.
Hush was the first word you were taught, and they watched you wear the clothes they claim that they bought. They brought you down to watch the merry-go-round. In fall, you knew.
That phaser on his voice is so
Whoa.
fucked.
Why?
Hey, and he's also just like a bad dad. Sounds
Yeah,
like.
yeah. He's just
The
watching
first
them on
word
the
I taught
merry-go-round.
you was shut
fuck up.
Shut up.
Hush.
Shut up.
I know you're
Daddy's
a baby.
recording.
Daddy's trying to drink a
Rock and
beer.
roll ghost.
Yeah, I mean, merry-go-round in dreams, write 'em down it seems, when we sleep she's free, merry-go-round in my dreams. I mean, I get it. You know,
Yeah, life a highway.
partial
Dude,
custody is tough.
You're just
dude.
a bad dad.
I get it, but I mean, it just doesn't make sense for the band, and it's just too corny. It's too sappy.
He veers. There's a lot of ambitious sort of sounds throughout the discography where I'm just like, oh, okay, if
Yeah.
we're doing this, we're doing it.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty tough. But yeah, All Shook Down is a complicated record, to say the least.
yeah, oh,
It's like a bad record.
yeah. I was like, we're
Safe to say, not their best. Probably their worst. But, okay, so that's...
It's a solo album, though.
I mean, yeah, it is.
He's using the name replacements, though.
But when you use that name, that's
part of the album.
You get podcast.
that's the curse. Exactly.
Yeah, you put
You're
that
not
shit
free.
on you.
So, round 3.
Round 3. Can I go
Ding,
first on this one?
ding.
Because
Fuck yeah, dude.
this award already happened, and I totally forgot it happened.
Okay.
oh shit.
But
Bring it
I
back.
don't want to use all my awards in
In one go.
use
Yeah,
all
yeah.
my beans on round 2. So my hidden gem is gonna go
nice.
Hold My Life.
Ooh.
There's no
Yeah,
time when this
yeah.
song album I don't put it on, and the volume where it starts off always ends up getting higher as the song gets on. Like it just like continuously gets higher.
Yeah.
Song bangs. I don't know. I love the intro. It sounds like he's mumbling into it, and it's just like
It's true.
it's so good, and it just gets you right in the mode. This whole album is recorded really weirdly. Like it sounds oddly. Like it just sounds.
Which one
kinda-
is this again?
Tim.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it
Tim
just
sounds
kicks it
kind
off,
of
right?
weird. Yeah. This
Yeah.
kicks off Tim, but it just Tim has like a real tinny kind of sound to it for some reason. It doesn't sound. It sounds kind of flat, but it's always good.
Tommy Stinson accused Tommy Ramone of producing it solely in headphones because his hearing was going, apparently.
Oh, shit.
fuck.
So maybe that's why, dude.
But the remaster
Fuck you,
sounds
Tommy.
fine.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Hey, just fuck you, Tommy.
All right, let's do a little Hold My
I
Life.
love you, Tommy.
Dude, they're fucking good.
Yeah,
They really
dude.
do.
That could also get a Lizzie for some point.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
like,
absolutely,
it's just
dude.
Almost every song's got a little bit of
Absolutely.
Liz.
It all has a little Tom Waits in it too. And that's the worst part about it.
I mean, it's just the rasp.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
just the rasp.
But he's so good. That song is so good. That just gets you in the mode, and like the guitar, like the little guitar, it's just so good. A little jingle jangle. It's all so good. It's a solid song.
What I really like about some of his songs is that, like, yes, they're really well written, but then he also knows how to, like, almost underwrite a song. Like, he just saying, like, well, like that kind of shit, where it's like, he knows when to just, like, kind of babble, and like that itself is like kind of genius writing.
Yeah, even the chorus
you know?
on the
When to
razzle,
hold back.
razzle,
Yeah, razzle dazzle. It's just like that doesn't mean shit, you know. But like it just sounds good.
that does mean something. My dad used
Yeah,
to
hell
watch
yeah.
this cartoon in like the 50s, and or maybe it was the 60s. It was like a catchphrase on it. There was like a magician character. He'd say like drizzle drazzle drazzle drone. Time for this one to go
Oh,
home.
shit.
So when I heard that song, I was like,
Whoa.
Well, they definitely do stuff like that because don't they? They have got a song. Here comes a regular. Isn't that a remix of the Cheers?
Like the everybody knows your name.
Yeah,
type thing,
yeah.
kind of
But it's like
thing.
more like, aren't
It's
you
sad.
ashamed that you? Yeah, yeah.
No, Norm.
But dude,
Interesting,
I
dude.
think it's really good that we're giving away so many hidden gems because I feel like this band. I almost was like, should I just give them the hidden gem
Are they?
award? Like I
their
definitely.
discography is like 80% hidden gems.
Yeah, and they seemed like to me like when like I brought this up to a couple of friends like, oh yeah, we're gonna record the podcast on Replacements. He's like, oh, the Replacements, dude, like I fucking forget about them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. There's so much like people fuck with them, but it's also like, wait, oh yeah, that's right. They kind of bang. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But then you like listen to them and you're like, wait a minute, I haven't heard this song before.
Yeah.
It's a fucking ripper. Mm-hmm. I want to do a hidden gem too, if that's cool with everybody.
See, there you go. 4 hidden gems.
Another hidden gem.
pa 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 pa.
This one's off Pleased to Meet Me. Never Mind.
Sick album.
That's
dude.
a Nirvana song, dude.
Yeah, it's an album, right? Too.
That's
But
my favorite artist.
yeah.
Never mind.
here's
A song
a
called Nirvana.
here's Never Mind. Here we go.
Makes no sense to apologize. The words I thought I brought, I left behind. So waste of time. Never mind. I'll overlook the Charlie. It's a waste of time. I'm not ready as I'll ever be.
Some GBV as fuck.
Yeah.
That was also my DJ Khaled award.
Oh, nice.
But I agree, it is a hidden gem. It's a good song. It just,
Yeah.
you know.
Overproduced. I mean, a lot of that album is a little overproduced. I think that's like a safe bet to make. They kind of went a little
Yeah.
ham on that record. I guess when they were like, let's just do 3 people, we'll make it sound like 10 people.
Yeah.
They had
I really
like
like
a
that
gnarly
album.
producer for it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sounds like Phil Spector produced that shit.
Yeah, definitely. They were like,
Wall
okay,
of
no headphone mixing this round.
Right.
But okay, so that's
Mix
my,
that with your ass.
yeah,
2 cheeks on the board.
yeah. What about you, Josh? What's your next award?
Is this round 3?
This is round 3,
We're
dude.
already running through it. Dang. So
This is getting ran through, dog.
we've got an award that's been we've got an award that's been passed around recently.
Hey.
It ran through. All right.
Yeah, dude. It's on the line.
The Lookout Lin-Manuel Miranda Award.
Yes.
Yeah, for a song that sounds like it belongs in a musical. I was listening to this discography, and I was like, man, it feels very dramatic, very cinematic, but it doesn't feel like a musical. And I thought to myself, like, I'm not in a musical. I'm in a coming-of-age movie.
Oh, shit.
So, I'm introducing the Watch Your Back, Zach Braff Award.
Yes.
For a song that sounds like it belongs in a coming-of-age movie.
Watch your back, Zach Braff.
Yeah. So, so I'm giving that to Bastards of Young at 115.
Oh my god, this is such a good
Fucking
award,
monster,
dude.
dude.
Great award. You said 115.
115.
Dude, give me the award name one more time.
Watch Your Back, Zach Braff.
Oof.
Here we go.
Peacemaking cotton, waiting to be forgotten. Wait on the sons of no one, bastards of young. Wait on the sons of no one, bastards of young. Now the daughters and the sons.
Come on, we're learning about crushes.
Willie Nelson
you
hates
know.
us.
We're not really kids anymore, but we're not adults. You
Yeah.
know, we're learning about ourselves.
The perks of being a
Yeah,
wallflower type shit, dude.
Exactly.
I feel infinite.
Yeah, and I mean, can't hardly wait.
Yeah.
Can't hardly wait.
Can't hardly
Exactly.
wait.
Perfect.
They're the perfect poster band for this whole award. I love it, dude. Watch
So-
your back, Zach.
Yeah, look out, Lynn, and watch your back, Zach.
Yo, I'm gonna introduce an award right now too.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
So you brought up Can't Hardly Wait. Let's call this. Fuck, I don't have a name for it, but it's like a award for songs that you have in the background while you propose to someone.
Ooh. Okay.
Because this was totally spontaneous. This wasn't planned. I swear to God, this wasn't planned. My wife and I were like in Santa Barbara on edge of a cliff at night by the ocean, full moon. Had the Bluetooth speaker.
Ooh, that's
Hell yeah.
nice.
Get that
Dancing
Take me
to
next time.
an acoustic outtake of Can't Hardly Wait.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? This is the most romantic moment of my entire life. And I was like, maybe I should just, propose.
No, did you?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
that's
dude.
good.
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
so that's what I mean is like part of my life. It's not like...
It's not just
right.
the band you fuck with.
Dude, this ain't like fucking just listening to John Cale.
Right.
This ain't Weezer. all
Right. Exactly. So, so do you want to do the Can't Hardly Wait cello version?
No, that's a piece of shit. God.
What
Go to
acoustic version?
Tim Remastered.
Tim Remastered.
And just find the, acoustic demo or whatever they call it.
Tim Expanded. Here we go.
Yeah, Tim Expanded. Oh, wait, I got the name for the award. I Ain't Got No Shins. Cotton Hill Award.
What?
Because you get down on one knee.
Oh, hey, there you
Love
go.
it,
That's
dude.
good. That's good. I
Love
killed
it.
50 Man Award.
All right.
Is it me there? Jesus right beside me. Never buys any smokes. Hurry up, I gotta know that stuff.
the cello version is definitely one of them where they're straight milking it. Like,
Yeah.
it does sound pretty terrible.
They're using like the worst vocal take in history, and I'm gonna go on about this for a minute. So Replacements are an outtakes and bootlegs band.
Right.
If you're just going straight by the albums, I could see why you would like, maybe not go all the way with them. So on Pleased to Meet Me, that song had already been beaten to death by the time they recorded that. So much to the point that apparently Paul Westerberg decided to be like drunker than usual when recording that, and it just sucks all the energy out of like the official version.
Man.
Damn, dude. So that's why there's so many like versions. Like even back from like where Tim was like how many years before? Like, a couple of years. Right?
Yeah, like two or
So it's like
3
a
years have
demo
been
they're
kicking
working
around.
on.
Yeah.
And honestly, to your point, like I feel like his fucked up, raspy, drunken vocals don't always work in a studio environment. So like, you get a 4-track Replacements album, like it probably bangs a
sounds
lot
way
more,
better.
you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
yeah.
True. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of their demos are a lot better. Just like because they're more raw sounding, you know?
I saw a comment on Reddit where this guy was like, I remember I paid like a bunch of money to go see the Replacements, and they were all fucked up, and it was the shittiest show, and like they sounded terrible. But then my friend went the next night, and they must have been hungover because it was intimate and beautiful and the best show he ever went to. So
It's a gamble, dude.
yeah.
That's
Totally.
cool.
Got to catch him on a hangover night.
Yeah, exactly. So that's all of round 3.
That's it.
I know you
No,
have
I
a
got
couple extras,
another
right?
award. I mean,
yeah,
I could
hit me
throw
with your another award, CJ. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna hit you
Some
with
extra
Are
cred.
We Humans or Are We Dancer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you should maybe pull up the lyrics for this one. It's called Favorite Thing on Let It Be.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I used to think like this song is just nonsense, he's saying like, Molly, looking for a dolly. And I think it's like actually like a pretty clever set of lyrics about like just being like a, just non-committal person who, can't live without women, can't live with them or whatever,
Yeah, there's a break in dialogue here that says incomprehensible. Spotify
that's the best
could
part.
not figure it out. Yeah. All right, so you want to just play like a random part?
So I think he's just talking about people compensating, with love.
Yeah, my heart aches and it's looking for a dolly. That doesn't mean shit, dude. I mean, I'm sure it means something real high brain, but like to my dumb,
lowbrow.
yeah, my lowbrow dude, don't get it. Yeah, he's pretty ridiculous. I have a quick Are We Human, Are We Dancer?
Do it.
Okay, so this one is a song called Asking Me Lies. Little Boy Zoo and the Rock with his helpful friends. Butterfly train never ends. At a Mexican bar mitzvah for 700 years. The selfish prey, you're gonna drive right by, telling them lies. And then the asking you questions, giving you lies. Nonsense. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. But they're wild boys, dude. Sometimes you don't have to understand what they mean.
Just like Steve-O, dude.
Just
wild boys.
Just like Chris Pontius, man. Okay, so that's the 3 rounds. We are now at the zenith, the pinnacle.
We're here.
Top motherfucking bop.
Oof.
Number 1 in your heart. It could be the number 1 single. It could be the number 1 flop. Okay? But this is a song that you love personally. So, CJ, you want to go first with your top bop?
Aching to Be. And you can play that from 131.
Open to mind, what comes out to mystery. Thought about what understood. She's aching to be. I've been aching for a while now, friend. I've been aching hard for years.
like how even when they're jangly, like, and pretty, it's fucked up. You know, it's like not 100% like clean.
Yeah. Good song. You know, like, even with the, like, you know, not great master or whatever the original album came out on, still a solid record. Like, the songs stand on their own. Even,
Yeah, almost all of them peek through the mix.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't sound great, but the songs are good. Like, there's really good songs that I hadn't heard because everyone was like, oh, the song's, you know, this album's shitty. But, like, there's some really good tracks on that, dude, for sure. Great, aching to be.
Yeah,
nice.
like, honestly, like, all of side one of Dead Man's Pop, that's, like, really my top bop, is, like, those 5 stuck together.
Okay. Everybody check it out. Dead Man's Pop.
Check it out.
Josh, what's your top bop?
I'll do my top bob. So yeah, Zach Braff on my mind. I was like, I think they're real. My favorite is when they're not super corny, but just corny enough to where you feel like you'll be all right in this world, you know? So I'm going to go with 16 Blue at 2 minutes flat.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I love at the end where there's like the guitar solo, but it's really just like one giant note. Like he screams out and they just kind of go.
Yeah.
So good.
The guitar
Huh?
solo on that is so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
How guys? How was that?
Oh, come on.
Just like that.
Yeah, fuck. No.
What about you, Leon? What's your top bop?
My top bop is gonna go to basic as fuck, but Left of the Dial.
Still good.
Dude, way to have a song to be the song of like
It's my Bop
Indie.
Jr.
indie and like all of like college radio is this track, you know?
Yeah, dude.
literally describing every like independent band of this era through this song. It's good.
Anytime?
Just from the end. I mean, yeah, anytime.
Read about your band in some local page. Didn't mention the sweet Georgia breezes, safe, cool, and warm.
Isn't this song about like his girlfriend or somebody that was in, forget what band was it? Fuck, not the Breeders, something like that.
From Let's Active.
Oh, his girlfriend? I don't know. And they were like touring, and it was kind of like him being like, "Oh, I heard your song on the radio," kind of deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Right. Left of the Dial, great song. Great fucking song. Absolutely, dude. Okay, my top bop, right? I'm next. Gonna go Little Mascara, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Song fucking
The whole
rips.
album, this album is the banger, dude.
It really is so good.
Tim is the shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tim
it's
is really
really
good.
fucking good. Okay, so let's just do a little mascara real quick.
You and I fall together. You and I sleep alone. After all, things might be better. After one, and there's one that's long gone. For the moon, you keep shooting. Throw your rope up in the air. For the kids, you say.
Oof.
Yeah, just really fucking good, dude. All you ever wanted was someone to take care of you. All you ever losing, just a little mascara, dude.
Little mascara.
Don't be such a little crybaby, okay? I treat you
Little
bad. Oh, I'm drunk all the time.
mascara.
Yeah.
Fucking suck it up, okay? It's a little mascara, babe.
Mascara. It's the
Get
best
you a
part,
new
dude.
one.
Yeah,
The chorus mascara.
yeah, little mascara. That's you cry. Your eyes. It's just like
Your
Yeah.
eyes
shitty
can-
boyfriend song, but
Come
like
on.
it's a fucking killer track.
Dude, that riff, that song's bangs, dude.
Yeah,
that
it's a
album's
bang
so
one.
good.
Yeah, Tim is really good. Goofy ass cover.
Way to make,
Mind bending cover.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
way to make
I used to
songs,
hate it, but
I can't stand that cover.
it grew on me.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, and I think that's kind of the beauty of it. Like, it's called Tim.
Yeah.
It's a concrete like sewer and
Yeah.
a fucking weird upside down pink
Guys.
face.
It makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
yeah, right.
It's
in a weird way, it does make a lot of sense, but
they're really
only
good
for
at
this band.
They're really good at making beautiful songs about shitty people.
yeah, dude,
Why didn't
Billy
you make
Eichner
that
type
award?
vibe.
I don't
Horrible
dude,
people.
In the again in the mindset of the Replacements, man.
I don't
give
give
a
a
fuck.
shit.
I'm just fucking here, you know.
Get
And
loaded.
You're also really drunk. So
yeah,
Yeah, dude, I'm wasted. I'm about to go drive right now.
yeah, dude. So that's all of our top bops, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Holy
Here
shit,
it is.
dude. This is fucking huge. The most skippable song.
Fuck, man.
Now, we take this very seriously. We tell this as almost like a public service announcement. We send it out. You know, everyone gets an emergency, alert on their iPhone. Don't listen to this song. Erase it from your phone. Erase it from your Spotify playlist.
Yeah, this is for you guys. We don't like to be the people who have to bring this news, but it needs to be done.
People go back in time. They say, what are you going to do first? Kill Hitler as a baby? No. Erase this song from the tapes,
I'm
from the
going to skip
masters.
Juju Bone.
Yeah, exactly. What the world would be like, Butterfly Effect style.
Yeah.
So we're saving the world, right? So we're going to have CJ go last.
Wait. Where are these songs even going, dude?
Oh, that's right. Where do they go, Leon?
To fucking Mars.
That's
They go to
right, they're
fucking Mars,
fucking Mars,
dude.
dude.
That
Send
punk
'em.
shit, that Madonna shit.
that Madonna shit, that punk shit. Send it all to Mars.
So, yeah, that's where it's going. So it's serious. No oxygen up there yet. We haven't terraformed it yet. Okay? They're going to die. Rest in peace.
Slow,
So,
painful
or not
death.
in P.
yeah. So the professional hater.
Professor of Haternomics.
That's right. What's
my
your
my most skippable is gonna be Hootenanny.
Oh, shit.
The most skippable fucking album. The most skippable fucking song.
Was that you on Reddit?
That's me, baby.
Yeah.
Hung Guy 420?
Yeah.
Anytime?
Anytime. 420 backwards and forwards. That's what it is.
Here we go.
These fools in the era of having to pay somebody to record your stuff, having to pay for tape, having to pay for a studio, recorded this. This is some shit you record when you have like Bandcamp, you know?
Yeah.
And you can record straight into your fucking laptop or your phone. Like, these guys put this shit on a record as the first track. Send this shit to Mars.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
it the fuck out of here.
For their own good, honestly.
If you write a song called Hootenanny and it's not even going to play at a Hootenanny,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
These
what the fuck are you
alcoholics
doing?
need a hot, I mean, wow, wet, hot. I said ice bucket.
Yeah.
I said ice bucket. To wake up because they're drunk.
yeah.
Get them some Java because they're fucking up right now.
It's fucked up. It's a
Yeah.
terrible, like, song because it's basically just like a shitty, like, 12-bar blues, like, cover. But it's just sloppy as fuck,
Yeah.
dude. Like, who's gonna, like, actually listen to this to enjoy it? Like, they know it's a joke. This is, like, an obvious joke song.
It's
People
a fuck
say,
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when people say,
right?
"Oh, I don't know why they didn't make it."
This is
fucking
why.
listen to the Hootenanny, dude.
Yeah, they didn't want to make it. If this is their like lead track, they're basically they're saying fuck you to their listener.
Like, cool band and everything, but like a big fuck you to them too, because like the chances they had that so many other bands of that era didn't have because
facts.
they just got in the way and just shit on it. Like, it's kind of fucked up.
Damn, dude. True. Very true. Okay, so that's your most skippable. Great most skippable. That's just going straight to fucking
Oh,
Mars,
yeah, it's
dude.
going up there.
Josh, you want to go next?
I'm going next. So, yeah, I just couldn't get Braff out of my fucking head. And so, for every 16 Blue, or I'm sorry, for every Can't Hardly Wait, there's going to be a She's All That, dude.
Yes.
So I'm going to go with When It Began at 25 seconds.
And this is off their last record.
Yeah, and this is just like the nice corniness you learn from 16 Blue is just like you're fucking over it with this song.
Absolutely. Here we go.
You stopped at nothing out of your first chance. Now it's nothing When it began, when it began, when it began, when it began, long ago. Oh yes.
Yeah, I respect Hootenanny as a choice, but like, there's multifacets of the Replacements, and for all their shitty noise, like whack ass punk, you need to get these corny songs out there as well.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
This shit does sound like some divorced dad shit.
Yes.
Why can't we be like how it was before?
This is the dad that plays outside of Starbucks, you know, on a Friday night, like they're in like a farmer's market or something, dude.
Rod
Absolutely,
Stewart
dude.
impersonator.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Last album, dude,
Yeah.
is a bummer. Like, I can't say it's so egregious. Like, there's nothing offensive about it where I'm like, oh fuck, this
I
song
was
is
offended.
terrible.
I was offended.
But like, it's just so weak compared to everything else they did that, like, yeah, he should have just made it a fucking Paul Westerberg solo. Like, he really fucked up the legacy of the band by making this the last album. Like, it's just so sad. Like, this is not, you know, like, from the first album to the last album, that shift is fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't think that, like, that band deserves that, you know?
Mm, it's almost as
The
bad as
selfish move.
Yeah, super stuff. Because, you know, it was just because he wanted people to listen to his record more. So he's like, I'll just use my old band. Fuck it, you know?
it's almost as bad as the shift in Tears for Fears.
Yes.
You know,
Once he kicked
it's
out the
that
other
bad.
dude, I mean, yeah, it's over. Mm-hmm. Okay, so my most skippable.
Let's hear it.
I had a few really big beefs with certain songs. And this was like during when I was listening to like Pleased to Meet Me. There was a song that I was like, man, like it's a good album, but just one song just stuck out. I hated it. And then the same thing happened with Tim. I think Tim is like a fairly solid record.
Yeah.
But one song, the chorus just fucking sucks, dude. I hate it. I hate the way they sing it. And it is a song that I'm going to skip like forever.
Oh man, I think Gone.
Lay It Down, Clown.
Not what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, Lay It Down, Clown. I just don't like the vocal delivery. And like, it just annoys me.
Is that what you want me to start saying when I want you to play my song? Lay
Yeah,
it down,
lay
clown.
it down,
Clown.
clown. Lay it down.
That might be my new catchphrase. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens. That's
lay
good.
it down. All right, so let's do a little Lay It Down, Clown.
Keep on spreading all over town. Lay it down, clown. Lay it down. Lay it down, clown. Lay it
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Lee Lewis,
Brought him back, dude.
the killer. It's just like, it's a lot. There's like the like bendy fucking shit going in the background of the guitar. The vocal line is straight doo-doo. No good, no bueno. And it
That
just
piano.
like that, and maybe like Dose of Thunder off of Tim.
Yeah.
Kick him out. It's a perfect record.
Yeah.
Right? Kick him out. Put him on an EP. Put him on Hootenanny. Great album. I just
Put him
don't.
on Hootenanny.
You know?
Just give him more shit. for
Yeah,
Hootenanny.
exactly. Yeah, I just think that Tim is such a good record that like there's a couple songs that just don't feel
Yeah.
good listening to, and for that reason and this is the most skippable out of that one and Dose of Thunder in my opinion. But yeah, CJ, what is your most skippable?
I'm just going to preface by saying that I think besides All Shook Down, which when I first hit you up, I didn't even want to do it.
Yeah,
I think out of all Replacements albums, if there has to be a skippable one, it's actually Tim. And I love Tim.
what?
I
Wow.
love Tim.
Wow.
Cut the tape right here.
If I have to,
Leon,
if I had to make that decision, if I had to kick one,
Right.
like which one has
Desert Island
has
type
the
shit.
most songs I skip, it's Tim.
Wow.
You know, I
Really?
yeah, I mean, I
Just
can
by
I can
ratio?
kind of listen to Dose of Thunder. I sort of like that starting to rumble thing. Lay It Down, Clown is pretty awful. It's
pretty rough.
But the one that I skip, I can actually play those. You know, I can put them on, or I could skip them.
Right.
But they don't offend me to the point where I must automatically hit skip. The song that I have to skip every time I simply cannot listen to it is Here Comes a Regular.
Okay.
Oh man.
Like if you play it right now, I'm going to take my headphones off.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be playing it for a little
That song
part.
bangs, dude. I like that song.
Let's see.
Let's hear it.
I'm saving that one from Mars.
All right. So yeah, take your headphones off. We'll do a little
He
sample.
did, for
Here
the
we go.
listener. He did take his headphones off.
It's never stopped with food. Used to live at home, now I stay at the house. And everybody wants to be special here. They call your name out loud and clear. Here comes a regular.
Wow.
Yeah. So, is it just because like the mandolin and reverb offend you, or is it something about like the content of the song?
Honestly, like musically, it's okay. It's not the best. Like it's artfully arranged. Very well written lyrically, but
You're just anti-alcoholics.
Yeah.
well, it's not that I'm anti-alcoholics. It's that it's so painful for me to listen to that song.
Whoa. Wow.
Like without going into a lot of detail or shaming anybody or, saying like you suck if you're an alcoholic or you like alcoholics or whatever, it is just too damn painful for me to listen to.
Wow.
And
damn.
I think that's
Too real.
maybe to its credit. Yeah,
Right.
it is. It's way too real.
Right.
And I don't know what else I could say about it. Every line in it rings extremely true.
And
It is a true ass song from like drinking,
yeah.
day drinking at bars.
And to
dude.
make it even fucking worse, when they would play that shit live, all these fans would be singing along. I hate sing-alongs.
yeah.
That's enough for me to skip it.
True.
Oh, they were singing along. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's true. That is something about concerts where you'll see fucking performers and they'll put the dumb mic out to the crowd, and it's like you're not going to pick up the crowd. Like you're just wasting everyone's time.
Dude, if you were doing that with a crowd like 1,000 singing back at you, you'd definitely do it.
I'd have two microphones, and I would sing, and I would do the microphone to the crowd so that they could still hear me because they paid to hear me.
As long as the second one's turned off, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Damn,
you know what? I'd be throwing microphones in the crowd. That's a new thing, a new trend.
Bluetooth microphones.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta say, CJ, this is kind of groundbreaking. This is a new reason why a song would be
It's true.
skippable.
This is revolutionary.
Yeah, like I totally like when you said that you were skipping it. My thought was like, it's such a good song. It's so sad and
I
so
used
like
to love
melancholic.
it.
Why
When I
would you
was
skip?
younger and I had, not had my heart broken into, X amount of pieces.
Right.
Damn.
Use algebra to figure that one out.
Exactly.
But yeah, dude, I totally get that. Like,
Yeah,
some
that's good.
songs are so deeply emotional that like it's like a one and done. You listen to it and you're like, I felt it enough. I'm good.
I
But
did
this woman's
force
work, shout
myself
out
to
you.
listen to it like a week ago. Since I was doing this, I was like, well, I should be able to put my finger on why.
Yeah,
I always wondered
yeah,
why I
dude.
skipped Desperado.
yeah,
You're a Philistine.
yeah. Damn, dude. I mean, these are all skippable songs for different reasons. I think, Liam will have a Midnight Hatch, a rescue for Here Comes a Regular for himself.
It's got
I'm gonna
a
run there and carry this one out.
Yeah, it's going to take him to the
shit.
Cheers bar. But,
Dude, I already gave it a vasectomy.
yeah.
No,
That's right, so it can't
as
procreate,
far as
yeah.
skipping any replacement songs, besides that, it's like I would skip Can't Hardly Wait, like the album version. I would skip the album version of Within Your Reach because I feel like these are songs that they just, they bonked them in the studio.
Right. There's other versions that are better.
Yeah,
that,
like I
you
can
know.
listen to the piece of shit, but I can't listen to the thing that I know should have been better.
Yeah, totally. I mean, they have skippable songs. They're not like a infallible band. They're not a perfect rock band, right? And a lot of their songs are goofy. They have these weird like, let's do a little skit, or like not they're scatting almost in some songs.
there's a lot of
So like it's goofy, but like sometimes that's the charm of it, Definitely the last record is not goofy, and I think that's kind of a big fault of it. Is like it's so serious and it's like it's so divorced dad all the time. But like yeah, it's an interesting band. But before we get to the last question, do we have a pro tip?
Pro tip: beep beep beep
Beep, 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 beep,
beep beep beep. So yeah, dude, it was a hard time finding a pro tip for this because replacements are very on their own with their sound. But I'm gonna go more for the feeling, the sad ass dude. So I'm gonna go with "Alcoholiday" by Teenage Fan Club off their first album.
Yeah, bandwagon-esque.
Yeah,
Or I guess
Banger.
their second. Right?
second album. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeeks, yeah, second.
Yeah,
Fuck, yeah.
Got
Saved
you.
you right there.
91, Spin Records album of the year.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You nailed it,
Yeah,
Leon.
dude. There was nothing like screaming that at the top of my lungs with a bunch of other middle-aged white men at the Teenage Fan
Oh
Club
yeah,
show.
dude.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah. Damn.
Great band.
Yeah, that's
great,
really good.
great band.
Great band.
Great band. Great album.
Another blank spot for me.
Oh yeah, you gotta fucking.
We'll wait for that
try
ad.
it.
We'll wait for that
No,
ad.
I'm gonna.
You
You
gotta
gotta get on
one
that.
day.
I gotta get on that. That album itself is one of the greatest albums of all time,
Oh, shit. Okay.
in my opinion.
I also have a little chump change.
Chum change.
It's chump change
Cha-ching.
time. Time for my 2 bits, as I call it. Okay, if you like Paul Westerberg's voice, I want to shout out past guest Matt Gray. We were talking about this band Replacements, and he was like, "I don't like the Replacements." We're like, "Why?
It's too cool, dude.
Why, dude?" And he's like, "Nah, they just sound like Brian. Was it Brian Adams?" And it got me listening to Brian Adams, and they sound incredibly similar. But yeah, I mean,
Not to be confused with Ryan Adams.
not to be confused with the
Canceled Ryan
serial
Adams.
canceled Ryan. This is Brian Adams. So here we go. You ready? This is Heaven.
Keep me coming back for more. Baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. Even too hard to see.
This is what they would have sounded like if they made it, dude.
Exactly.
went sober.
If they actually went commercial, yeah.
Yeah, like I could hear like Aching to Be on like Coast 103.5.
Yeah.
Arena rock fucking banger.
Dude.
Nice.
Alternate Universe, they would have been like the biggest fucking band ever, dude.
I
Like,
think
No.
so. No?
No,
Beatles still got him.
they hated themselves too much.
Yeah.
There's no way they could have like handled all that fame. There's no fucking way.
Damn.
They
That's
would
a good
have
way
died.
to
They
put
would
it.
have died young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good choice.
Thank you.
I've got an Acorn Corner,
Ooh.
and it's more appealing to the faster, more power pop side of the Replacements. I've got The Fans, You Don't Live Here Anymore. I don't have a time. Let's say maybe like 15 seconds. It's a pretty fast one.
I don't think you thought that I'd play it tough, but when you said that you had enough, okay, let's call it off. If you've had enough, if you've had enough, I don't want you around here anymore. I don't want you knocking on my door. I don't want you around in the morning, around here in the evening, around here anytime at all.
Fucking ripper, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hard
Yeah,
ripper.
check that out. The Fans.
That was cool.
Great
We
track,
just-
dude.
You put this all on a beaker, dude, and you spin it up, and we just create the fucking replacements, dude.
Damn. Great Acorn Corner. Okay. We've made it to the final question. Is, as a whole, their entire discography, are the Replacements skippable?
I've been battling myself. I'm not gonna skip.
You're saying no.
I almost did Skipulation, but like just the mere fact that like we barely started listening to this like what 2 weeks ago. Usually we have a little bit more time with this, and I have like grown to the Replacements. I'm
Gary's
like
got a boner.
Joshy's got a boner.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm like I was already on the way here. I was re-listening to all my songs and my choices and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna get something on vinyl. Like, I'm gonna get a shirt. I'm gonna get a tape. Like, it's only a matter of time. So I'm not skipping.
Yeah. No, not skip.
Talk about a skipulation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want to skipulate.
Damn.
Skipulation.
Yeah.
Which one?
Greatest hits CD or what?
No, Let It Be and Tim are a great combo. Back-to-back records. Just released a year apart. It's just so good. Those two I can listen to. Everything else, like the early stuff, I can skip for sure. The late stuff, I can skip for sure. I'll throw Please to Meet Me in there as well.
Okay, so
the
you'll
middle
take three.
Yeah.
The middle three. I mean, start at the middle three. If you're like an average person listener, you're not into like rock and roll kind of shit, you know?
How?
Just start rock and roll. If you're not into rock and roll, just start with the first three.
This is a rock and roll podcast?
Yeah, and then expand, maybe go earlier and then go a little bit later, but don't go all the way. Mm-hmm. I think this is a definite, their last album
Stop at third base?
Do not listen to, do not go home.
What CJ was saying is like, I could see like, I'm guaranteeing I really like Tim. I really like Let It Be. I'm going to go search those fucking demos. I haven't even got into the Replacements demos world.
True.
So that could
The
be
underworld.
an untapped, just like solid gold, you know?
That's a great point.
There's a Can't Hardly Wait without the brass, and I personally enjoy it more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard there's a
the
cello
one.
version. That's it's contentious.
So, CJ, skip or no skip?
Well, I would say as far as all the real albums, not all shook down, especially with the existence of Dead Man's Pop, I would say no, don't skip any of it. I definitely hear a lot of people's point. You guys are far from like the first people to be like, sorry Mom, forgot to take out the trash is only a good title and I don't like the music. It's the sound of like 4 guys who are all very fucked up learning how to be in a band, and they're just like beyond excited. I see it in that light. I don't think of it as an album. I think of it more as like a capturing a moment, but then I'm like emotionally invested in the band. Mm-hmm. But I would obviously say fuck no, don't skip. And to Josh's point, which is really my point, listen.
I'll take credit though.
Find the good live bootlegs. There's more bad ones than good ones, because I honestly believe they did more bad shows than good shows. And fuck with the demos.
That's just like the
Cool.
Skittles, dude.
Yeah.
Just like us.
Find our demos,
Yeah.
our 4-track demos, the Lord episode.
Dude, I mean, Lord did a cover of Swingin' Party.
She does do
Fucking
that.
call back to it like the first episode. We might have even mentioned it, dude.
Play us out on that one.
You want to hear Lord's version of Swingin' Party?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Play us out with it.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
Thank
So
you
let's,
so much, CJ, for coming on pod.
Wait, Joe, you're not skipping or are you skipping?
Oh, I'm not skipping.
He's not skipping. We got 3 non-skips, with a slight stipulation.
Yeah, those 2 albums and everything else I can really skip. Like those 2 I will back hard. Like
Mm-hmm.
Tim for sure is one of my favorites. But yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So, CJ, for the SGV Weekly, where can our listeners find you?
SGVweekly.com, oddly enough.
Hell yeah, dude. Got that domain.
Hell yeah, legit.
That's sick. And then, everybody subscribe to the SGV Weekly.
Yeah, check it out.
Like, give the 5 stars to them too. Like, all that shit, dude. Like,
Review.
and
Listen to us.
Hey, do you want to go out on something good instead, or
Nah. Listen to Lord.
This is the skippables, baby.
oh no, this is a skippable track for
we,
sure.
we love the shit.
We love Lord, but this is not a good representation of
Lay it
This
down,
is a Lord
clown.
household.
Yeah, it's time to lay it down, Cloud. To the world out there, don't let it skip you by.
Bye-bye.
If being afraid is a crime, we hang side by side.
See, I can fuck with this if I didn't know Lord.
Had to swing in.
Really? I know the replacements were a thing, and I thought she was doing this. Like, this is a pretty minimal, like,
Yeah, that organ.
This is some shit I would be doing in, like, us as a senior, thinking of music, and be like, yeah, dude, this is cool.
Pound the prairie.